When you find your adjustment point, you go as you need to. You'll notice also on the bottom of the bracket, it also has another adjustment, pitch adjustment for the top of the glass again. So you have two pitch adjustments, rear and in the front. That's going to actually give you the correct adjustment point. You're going to dictate which the correct adjustment point is at the end to seal up against the roof of the glass, roof of the body itself. You take your vertical guide rail, you start putting it in by itself without the adjustment point. You again have to roll the window all the way to the top, giving you a little bit more room. With the guide fully in, you just roll the window down a little bit, and the window itself is pretty solid already. We haven't tightened the front guide yet, but we'll get to that in a second. Okay fellas, with the vertical guide rail fully in, you'll notice that we put a, this is the original mounting point. We put the big washer and then the 1/4-20 nut, and then this is the top mount. These are the two holes we drilled previously. These are the two holes we drilled previously. This is the bracket. This is the adjustment point right here. So the nut, you already can tell that the bolt's already in there. We simply slide it in from behind. Oh shit, tengo al revés. Stupid. No. No, sí está bien. Está muy alta esta madre. Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to be assembling the front corner piece. It's going to come into two pieces, two separate pieces that you bolt together inside the door. We're going to be assembling to... Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to be assembling the front pieces of the front triangular corner that finishes off the door glass. You notice there's going to be two pieces. There's 3 bolts, 3 original mounting positions for this. You got the bottom hole, the middle hole, and then the corner hole. And there's actually going to be 2 separate bolts for the back hole, for the back bracket. This one's slotted because you are going to slide the, you'll see it in a little bit, you slide the bracket down onto the existing bolt that we've already put in place. And this is the actual hole for the long bolt, which is the original long bolt, which holds everything together. This gives you strength and stability so the door doesn't flop back and forth when everything is bolted down. Because you, when you cut the brace under the vent window assembly between the inner and outer door skin, you actually cause the door to be a little bit weak. This is actually restabilizing what you took out, but it's in a different position. Okay? This is basically what it's going to look like when you assemble inside the door. You have one bolt in there in the center, and then you have the longer bolt out of the 2, the bottom one, simply bolt it on the bottom. This is outside the door. We'll be doing it in the door right now. And then you have the short bolt with the big washer for adjustment, and you bolt that on the inside. You are going to be putting them on at different times. You'll be putting on this outer one, the bigger one, first, and then you'll be putting on the inside one. And this is essentially, this is what it's going to look like. Just like this. Fully bolted down. With the new bolt already in place, giving yourself a gap, we are going to slide that slot into the bolt, make it for an easy install. That is the first bolt we're going to be putting in. Just slide it in. The hole to tighten it is going to be in there. We're going to tighten that first bolt. With the bolt fully tightened, it'll be in there. You fully tighten it. You only have one bolt holding it right now. You are going to be coming in and putting in the secondary bolt bracket, actually.